Hey Doug,
Hey Doug.
great to see you.
Yeah, really good to see you.
You have a good week?
Yeah. Yeah, baby's coming anytime.
I'm so excited because I heard that I'll have more time to do other things. Some genius friend of mine gave me that advice.
Yeah, that was a good friend. I think she was a student too, wasn't she?
Gosh. Oh, well, I remember that there was a student well, I had two star students in my class
Yeah.
recently, and yeah, one of them was constantly exhausted. I think she probably lost a couple of years of her life from having this baby, but I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be
Yeah, and the
fine.
other one, was really brilliant. She just didn't do the homework, but I thought she was pretty funny.
Yeah, no, I want to keep in touch with both of them.
Yeah.
We got to do that. Okay,
Yeah.
Doug?
Okay, Doug.
Okay. But Doug, I got some questions for you, and I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna be a straight shooter and just ask. Okay, so you got to tell me what kind of soup do you like, Doug?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think that I like macaroni and cheese, but that's
Mm.
not really a soup, but I like macaroni and cheese.
It could be soup like, really.
Yeah.
You add
Yeah.
enough water.
Yeah. One of my inspirations, Doug, was Soupy Sales early on.
Oh, just yeah, no, that it is soup. It is soup. Mac and cheese is basically minestrone, but better.
Yeah.
Better.
So let me ask you this, Doug.
Yeah.
Do you prefer parks or beaches?
Oh, it's so hard because I like parks with a lot of public art, big shiny public art. But I also think the waves of a beach are kind of like waves of ideas, coming at me. Whoa, another idea just hit me. The thing is, I don't work off just inspiration. I believe in perspiration. Every day you got to have a deadline for yourself, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's what I tell everybody, Doug. You have to have a deadline for yourself. And,
So
using that beach metaphor, it's like all those pieces of sand on the beach, all those ideas, you write them down. They may not be good, but they're going to wash away if they're not meant to be.
and I just, ugh, you get me.
You get me, Doug?
All right, Doug, so feel about ankle socks.
Yeah. I think ankle socks are coming back,
Mm,
and I've been working on this project about these twin girls, and I'm pitching the idea that they're going to be in ankle socks. It's a new Spielberg project. I'm pretty happy about it, Doug.
that's huge. Congratulations to us. Wow,
Yeah,
okay. Well, I hope my baby is quiet so that I could work hard on that one.
yeah, we need a baby to be very, very quiet.
I'm like,
But but listen, Doug, I know we're from Chicago originally, and
mm.
I have to ask you, were you the person that wrote the signs for the Wiener Circle?
You know, because on the outside, I'm just so nice. We're nice. Our name is Doug. But on the inside, I got this fire. I got I need to get it out somehow. Don't want to hold it in. I don't want to pass that type of generational trauma on to our baby. So that's what I did, and I made a few bucks doing it. Sue me.
It's
All right.
great. It's
All
great.
right.
They're wonderful, and they're still talking about you at the Wiener Circle.
Mm.
And us, sorry, me and you.
Some good dogs in there. All right. This one's been a burning question for me. Oh, let me just really quickly check the lineup to see if just it's a rerun this week on late night before I okay. Some new ones. Good. All right. My question is, can fish dream?
Doug, we know anything's possible. And Capturing a fish dream
Mm.
would be a great pilot. I think we should pitch. I think Comedy Central would love it.
Maybe we can even get Mark to play the fish. I could cast a reel and cast him.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
We'd have to, we need to check with his schedule, Doug, but if it's available, Mark would be, and that reminds me, Mark has been so good to us, Doug. Why is Mark so nice?
You know, I have my questions about some of these serial arsonists that have been setting off fires in the hills here. And I just know, like I said earlier, I needed to make those signs at the Wiener Circle. And Mark, he's not up there wrestling when he's calling out the wrestling. I think he's nice because he's able to also be an arsonist,
Yeah.
you know?
I think that's really true, Doug. I think
It's
that's
like,
really true. And, in a way, he puts on a nice face, although, you know, we're genuine. We're the real
yeah.
deal.
He is a good writer, though. I gotta give him that. I mean, Second City, we had good times.
Oh, really good times
Really
there.
good
Yeah.
times. Really good
Yeah.
times.
Mark's an excellent writer, a director. But, we're directing now.
Whew, we are. We're doing so much. Gosh, okay, I gotta also admit to you, there was a time when Mark kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I asked him, "Hey, what's up, dude?" one time, and he just kind of did this. Do you remember that?
Yeah. He can be weird sometimes. Yeah, he can be weird sometimes. But getting back to you and me, Doug,
Yeah,
I think one of the things I really loved in my work was writing for Conan. I mean, how great was that to be in the writer's room for
that was the
Conan?
time of our lives. And that man is so respectful. Even though I tried so many times, we tried so hard to get him to, in the back room with us. But that guy's loyal. He is loyal to his wife.
I got to tell you, Doug, when he didn't invite us to write for the Kennedy Awards special, I was a little miffed. I mean, here I am. I'm right here. I can do it.
I think he
Uh,
thought we were maybe too busy, or like, I mean, maybe he's embarrassed that he didn't try to kiss us back when we kissed him that one time at the
yeah,
party.
yeah.
It's all right,
I
Conan, if you're out there.
Yeah, I hope you read our writers' packets for that show, though, Conan. We put a lot of work in it.
And and we also put a lot of money into taking those boudoir photos of ourselves to send to you. And don't you don't you tweet it out, man. That picture is personal and private.
But, what are you going to do? That's
Mhm.
life, I guess,
That's life. It really is. You just gotta try your best. Well, Doug, I think I better play one of these games that are on my shelf here. You
Yeah.
busy? Want to play?
Yeah, I'd love to play. I see you got Monopoly and deep sea fishing.
Let's play deep sea fishing.
Yeah, you
We're gonna
got it.
cast for Mark. All right.
Okay.
See you in the bathroom.
See you there.